computer audio. There we go. All right, now can you hear me? I think you should be able to hear me now. Everybody good? Okay. Computer audio. All right. All right, now can you hear me? I think you should be able to hear me. Okay, good deal. I think everybody should be good on sound now, and we're going to jump in here, talk about some life of the party ranks, why you should care, what it is, and so on and so forth. We may actually answer some questions here at the end. So save your questions till the end and we will get going. What is life of the party? If you're a newbie in Paparazzi, you may have heard, and even if you're not a newbie, you sometimes will hear the terminology LOP rank and that type of thing. That's technically or typically referring to life of the party, which is something that you achieve by ordering jewelry in from your back office to sell, right? So life of the party, yeah, you're going to want to order jewelry from the back office to achieve those life of the party ranks. Now, there are eight different life of the party ranks right now. The first one is bronze, and what that is 5,000 PV, and PV means personal volume. So you're going to order 5,000 PV in a year's time. Now, the Paparazzi year starts on July 1st and goes through June 30th. So the life of the party period for 2019 into 2020 is almost over. It'll be over at the end of this month, and then we will start a new one. That's why we're doing this video right now. And we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about setting some goals and trying to hit some ranks for next year. Now, I suppose you could just order whatever jewelry it takes to achieve a life of the party rank, and that would be great, right? In the next year, you'd be recognized by Paparazzi for hitting a life of the party rank. But if you don't do anything with it, you're going to be sitting there with loads and loads of jewelry. So I'm going to get in here. I'm going to share my screen and we'll go through some slides so you can actually see it on the screen as we're going, and you don't have to look at my face if you don't want to. So I think this is the right one. There we go. Now, so let's dive in. This is my notes, all right? So you can see what I'm looking at. Let's dive into what it means to hit life of the party, LOP, and what it is, when does it start, how long does it last, and why should I want to achieve a life of the party rank? I'm already started into that a little bit. Life of the party is based on the jewelry that you order. It's not what your team does. It's based on your PV in a year's time, not on your OV, which is your organizational volume or team volume, downline volume. So we're almost to the end of the Paparazzi year. And so we want to get geared up for this next year and break down how to achieve some goals. Like right now, if you look at your life of the party number on the app, that is something that I did not think about screenshotting and putting up here, but we will talk about here in just a minute where to find your rolling or your 12-month PV numbers. The best place is on the dashboard in the Paparazzi app. So if you're looking at that, you may be thinking, and if I would have worked my business a little bit harder, I could be achieving the next rank. So we're going to break it down a little bit. There is a graphic that I did not get into these slides that I wish I had, and I may go look for that later. But life of the party, just real quick, is based on the jewelry that you order. Now, one piece of jewelry, one $5 piece is 2 PV, right? So if you need however many thousand PV, usually that's going to be cut in half for how many pieces, right? Now, Z pieces are 10 PV, so they count a little bit more, but they also cost more, right? So when does your life of the party period start over? July 1st, because the paparazzi year is from July 1st to June 30th. We're almost to the end of this paparazzi life of the party period. And then July 1st, it's going to start over. It lasts a year. And why should I want to achieve a life of the party rank? Well, I'm going to go through these slides and it will talk about that a little bit. There are different perks for each rank, and they get better and better. The perks get better and better for every rank you achieve. So let's go to the next slide. And I made a little graph here. Next one is going to be very elementary. I did it together in like 2 seconds. And let's see here. Click it. Play. There we go. All right. Now, these on the left are the different life of the party ranks: bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and guess what? It cut off the rest of it. It's diamond, then it's black diamond, pink diamond, and empire diamond. So bronze is 5,000 PV, and it goes all the way up to 300,000 for empire diamond, and that is a very useless graphic. So there you go. The way I have it put in there. All right, so life of the party. Let's read what Paparazzi says about it, and we're going to go real fast. The Life of the Party program was built with one purpose: to celebrate our party people. These are the consultants who eat, sleep, and breathe Paparazzi Pink. They thrive on feeding their customers $5 habits and seem to leave a trail of bling everywhere they go. They are hard at work building booming retail empires by partying for a living every chance they get. You can watch their eyes light up as they share their obsession with anyone who will listen, and they absolutely thrive on the fun that fuels paparazzi. When you become life of the party, it is evident that you know how to work a room or a live show or album sales. When this was written, there wasn't anything like a live show. You know how to make your guests feel like the stars of the show. You are warm, inviting, contagious, spunky, and fun, and you are changing the world $5 at a time. To celebrate paparazzi's ultimate party animals, we have created, this was a while back, 5 levels. I believe there's 8 levels now. Within the Life of the Party program, each level of access receives some incredible perks. All right, so that's what it is. And are my slides mixed up? I don't know. All right, so I believe I've got one slide in here twice. That shouldn't be there. I'll just read from it. The first one is bronze, not silver. So I have it here in front of me actually, so I will just read off what bronze is, and that shows what happens when you go really, really fast. And don't double check yourself. So bronze access is 5,000 PV personal volume between July 1st and June 30th. And 5,000 PV, we typically think of that as 2,500 pieces, right? Because each piece is 2 PV. Now, kids' pieces don't carry PV, so they do not count towards your Life of the Party goals or rank. And Z pieces carry 10 PV, so it takes fewer Z pieces to hit that PV number, right? Now, what is the perk for being bronze access Life of the Party? You will get exclusive access to 5 different accessories every month for an entire year. These unreleased pieces are only available to our Life of the Party members for 48 blissfully uninterrupted hours, and an email notification will be sent 24 hours before the 5 exclusive pieces become available each month. You will get a beautiful certificate with shimmering bronze foil embellishments. Additionally, our Life of the Party members with bronze access who join us at our annual convention will receive a Life of the Party branded bag, 25 pieces from the convention collection, and a leather-bound certificate holder. So that's pretty awesome perks. You get free pieces at convention. You get access to purchase the 5 different Life of the Party pieces every month. You don't get any of them for free, but you will get a chance to purchase them. Now it says for 48 blissfully uninterrupted hours. I'm just going to tell you, Life of the Party pieces have been selling out bam, 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 right? If you're Life of the Party now, you know that. Okay, so that was bronze. Bronze used to be like almost unachievable, but so many people are hitting bronze now they can't even do anything but scroll their name across the screen at convention because there's thousands and thousands and thousands of them. All right, so the next level is silver, 10,000 PV between July 1st and June 30th. Exclusive access to 5 different accessories every month for an entire year, just like bronze. As a Life of the Party member with silver access, you will get one of each of the 5 unreleased pieces delivered to your door for free. So with bronze, you just get the opportunity to order them when they're released. With silver, they're going to send you one of each of those for free. And then you can show them to your customers. You can take pre-orders, and then you'll get an opportunity to order them, right? And hopefully be able to fill your customers' bling addiction if you are able to get them. But they're hot pieces and they sell out fast, right? Now you're also going to get an official certificate, but it's going to be silver instead of bronze. And you will get an invitation to a private Life of the Party event at convention. You'll get one piece of one of each piece of the entire convention collection. You'll get a Life of the Party branded bag and a leather-bound certificate holder. So every level, you just get a few more perks, right? It just keeps building on top of it. Now, gold access. Now, gold, it used to be like the top. Like it was unbelievable when somebody hit gold the first time. I'm not sure what that was, what year that was. It was 2015 or 2016 at convention. There were like 1 or 2 gold members, and it was like everybody was like, you know, blown away. And now there's thousands of gold. I mean, if you remember last year at convention, if you were there, the gold Life of the Party members that were just going and going and going and going across the stage, it took forever. But it's amazing that Paparazzi still, you know, they recognize as many people as they can going across that stage, because it's so important, because this shows that people are working their business like a boss, right? Now, gold access, 15,000 PV. That's 7,500 pieces in a year's time between July 1st and June 30th. Some people do it a lot faster, right? Now, double hostess rewards for an entire year is the first perk on the list. Double hostess rewards. Now, let's break that down a little bit. If you are ordering 15,000 PV, that's 7,500 pieces, you get 1 hostess reward for every 10 you order, right? So 7,500 pieces, typically you would get 750 hostess rewards. Well, guess what? With double hostess rewards, you're getting 1,500 hostess rewards. That's a pretty substantial bank account boost if you sell those, right? Or you can reward your team members, or you can reward your customers with those extra pieces. And guess what happens? We get pieces and hostess rewards all the time that we missed out on ordering. And so it's kind of fun to, that's kind of like my fave thing, is to just dig through those hostess rewards when they come through and look at them, right? All right, exclusive access to 5 different accessories every month, just like the previous 2 ranks. And then you will get one of each of those 5 unreleased pieces delivered to your door, just like you do with silver. And you can take pre-orders for them. Then you will get a certificate with gold embellishments saying Gold Access Life of the Party. And you'll get a complete set of the Z Collection Signature Series at convention, but you have to go to convention to get it. An invitation to attend a private Life of the Party event at convention, one of each piece of the entire convention collection, a Life of the Party branded bag, and a leather-bound certificate holder. So it just gets better and better, right? Let's see, how do I go to the next slide? Oh, there we go. All right, next up is Platinum Access, 25,000 PV between July 1st and June 30th. Double hostess rewards for an entire year. 5 different accessories every month you have access to. And then they're going to send you 5 of each of those exclusives before they're released. So you get 25 free, right? All right, you're going to get an official certificate. You're going to get a sparkling tiara trophy, a Life of the Party branded jacket. You're going to get an opportunity to model your favorite paparazzi blockbuster. Let's see. So the list just goes on and on. You'll get a piece of the entire convention collection. You get the Z Collection Signature Series. You get to attend a private Life of the Party event hosted by the founders and a Life of the Party branded bag. So it's like the perks just keep building and building for each of these ranks, right? So let's go on to the next one. Diamond Access, 35,000 PV between July 1st. 35,000. How many pieces is 35,000? We're talking 17,500 pieces. 17,500 pieces. Now, hopefully, you're not just stashing it away in your bling shed, your bling room. Hopefully, you're slinging that bling and sharing this awesome jewelry with the other people, right? With your customers and your family and friends and whoever you can get to wear it and share it and all that. So, Diamond Access is game changer, right? You get an invitation to attend a Vegas getaway with the founders, Misty and Shani, with a shopping spree, a trip to Paparazzi corporate office, double hostess rewards, exclusive access to those 5 different pieces every month for a year. You get 10 of each of those 5 pieces for free every month for a year. Official certificate, Ultimate Crown Trophy, Life of the Party jacket, model your favorite paparazzi blockbuster. Let's see. You get your certificate framed, a complete set of the Z Collection Signature Series, the entire convention collection, attend a private Life of the Party event hosted by the founders, and a Life of the Party branded bag. Like, it just doesn't hardly seem to be able to get any better, right? Well, guess what? My phone keeps crashing. It does get better. Last year, no, 2 years ago, they added Black Diamond. And I think last year they added some more on top of that. So Black Diamond, 75,000 PV between July 1st and June 30th. So you get all the previously mentioned things, and then you get your chance to bring back one of your favorite $5 pieces from the Paparazzi Vault. How cool is that, right? We actually did that last year. Rochelle and I ordered over 75,000 PV. We brought a piece back. Heather Dill on our team did the same thing. I know there's a few on our team that are within striking distance of this. I think Ashley Gibbs is going to hit it this year. Not sure that we will. We're a little short. And let's see. So you get to choose an item to bring back for your team only for, I think it's 24 hours. And then if it doesn't sell out, whatever's left will be released to the rest of Paparazzi consultants later. So that's Black Diamond. Pink Diamond is next, 150,000 PV. And we have a Pink Diamond on the Royal Rockstar team, Lauren Nichols. And she was Pink Diamond last year. So you just, you get to bring back that $5 piece. And then, let's see, you get to bring back a second piece as well. And then the next one is Empire Diamond, and that is 300,000 PV in a year's time. And there's only been one so far, I believe. I might be wrong on that. I don't know, my phone keeps crashing. I was trying to open it and read comments, so it might be a struggle to answer questions later on. Yeah, that's what happens when you run out of memory. So Empire Diamond, you get to design your own piece. You get to bring back a Z collection, which that actually just hit the Z collection that she brought back. Geraldine Souza just hit last week, I believe. And then you also get to bring back another $5 piece from the Paparazzi Vault, or 2 more. I forget exactly how that whole thing works. But then you also get all the other perks we were just talking about. Now, why should we care? Let's see here. I'm going to stop sharing my screen if I can figure out how to do that. Sorry, I'm using something new for the first time. Where is Zoom? Okay, where'd he go? Stop share. All right, good deal. Found it. So we want to talk about setting those goals, how to find where you are to finish out the year strong. There's going to be some of you that may not even have known about Life of the Party that are really close, and we want you to look up where you are, because Life of the Party perks are important and they set you apart from other consultants because you have something else to offer your customers that other people do not have. So if you will go to the Paparazzi Accessories app and open that up. Oh, sign me out. How about that? You should see a button that says dashboard. Okay, so if I open ours, it has a picture of Rochelle, and then the 5th tab down is my dashboard. I don't know if you can see it. All right, on that dashboard, it's going to tell your lifetime rank, your current period rank, your next rank that you're coming towards, your rolling 12-month PV, which is how much you've ordered in the last 12 months rolling, your current PV, your personally sponsored active, your overall volume towards your next rank, and then at the bottom left corner, it's going to say Life of the Party, and it says PV from 7/1/2019. Okay, so that's where you need to look, and it's going to look, I don't know, something like that. I don't know. The light's glaring really bad, but that is where you need to look to see where you are for Life of the Party. Now, if you are a couple hundred from 5,000, a couple hundred PV, that's, you know, if you're 300 PV from 5,000, that's 150 pieces, right? So you may want to push a little hard and make sure you sling some bling. My phone is literally jacked. I don't know, I think Rochelle's trying to message me and I can't even look at it. So bear with me 1 second. I'm going to open this up right here. I don't know what happens when I open a window, another window on the computer, but I'm going to do that right now and see if she's messaging me. All right, maybe not. So what does it look like to be Life of the Party? What does it look like? How close should you, like, what should you do every month to get there, right? I have a graphic. Come on here. Try to find it. But the best thing to do is to break it down month by month, where you know where you should be every month to get to that rank. Oh dear, my phone. Okay, so I'm going to go to the Royal Rock Stars on a mission and pull up that graphic real quick. But let's say you want to be Life of the Party Bronze this year. How much do you need to order each month, right? It takes 5,000 PV to get there. So let's just divide 5,000 by 12 months, right? So you need to order 416 PV a month and you will achieve Life of the Party Bronze. And so you can do that same thing for each level, right? Silver is 10,000. So we're going to divide 10,000 by 12 because we have 12 months. So you need 833 PV every month to achieve Life of the Party Silver. Now, we can encourage you to go for Life of the Party ranks and all that, right? But if you just buy the jewelry and don't sell it, you're not going to be Life of the Party for year after year after year. You're eventually going to have a house full of jewelry and somebody somewhere is going to tell you to stop ordering it. So don't just buy the rank, okay? Make sure you're selling the jewelry and getting there at least semi-honestly, right? So let's see. I don't know. I was watching that live and my phone crashed, so I can't see if anybody has any questions. Let's see if I can find it on Rochelle's phone. Roll Rock Stars on a mission. I don't know. Yeah, I'm a little hoodooed on questions right now, people. So let's say you are at 4,500 PV right now towards bronze. That means you have 500 to go. We have about 10 new release days left this year, or this paparazzi year, right? So you need to average 50 PV a day. 10 new release days, 500 PV, 50 PV a day to get to bronze, right? It's doable, but you can also sling that bling and get there, right? What if we put into play the power of 15? Where every time you sell 15, you can purchase 25 and not go into debt, right? So we want to be strategic in how we get to those life of the party goals. Let's see here. I had some more notes. Of course, the phone's not working. Now, beat your best. Some of you have done really, really well this past year and are on pace for gold or even platinum and diamond, right? So hopefully your sales have been really good. So it's like one of those things where our sales are going crazy right now, and we're selling like crazy, we're ordering like crazy, and we're just going to keep right on going right into July, and we're going to keep pushing, and we're going to set goals, and we're going to divide, you know, whatever our goal is for next year by 12 months, and we're going to go for it and say, this is what I'm going to order every month, right? Now, along with that, we need to make sure we're selling. So let's just use bronze, for example, because it's the lowest life of the party. So 5,000 PV, we said, divided by 2, which each piece is 2 PV, is 2,500 pieces per year. Now, 2,500 pieces divided by 12, because we have 12 months. So that is 208 pieces per month. Okay. So if we're going to order 208 pieces per month, we need to sell 208 pieces per month. So how many pieces do I need to sell each week? Let's just keep breaking it down so that we make achievable goals and we start winning, right? If I just think at the beginning of every month that I need to do 200 pieces or 300 pieces, it can be a little overwhelming maybe. But if I break that down by a weekly goal, so if I need 208 every month, let's divide that by 4 weeks. So, oh, I need 52 pieces this week. Okay, well, let's divide that by 5, and that'll tell me how many I need per day, right? So let's say I'm going to just go ahead and divide that by 5. Well, that's 10 pieces per day, right? Now, yesterday I sold 8. Today I sold 12. Well, I'm at 10 pieces per day, right? Let's say it's Thursday and I should have 40 pieces, but I only have 25. Well, Friday, I need to sell 25 more pieces that week, right? To make sure that I keep on pace for hitting that goal. So maybe my goal for Friday night, my live should be, I'm just going to go live however long it takes me to sell 25 pieces. So sometimes, like, we just need to say, this is my goal, this is where I'm going, and then do whatever it takes to get there. Some of us feel like, you know, we just want to do what we can. Like, this is a part-time business, I'm having fun, and that's okay. But if you're going to set a goal and go for it, then set the goal and do whatever it takes to get there. Don't just lackadaisically do what you're going to do and hope you get there. We can hope all we want, but if we're not putting in the work to actually get there, we're probably not going to make it. Does that make sense? You follow me? You with me? We're going to set goals. We're going to keep ourselves accountable. We're going to ask somebody else to keep us accountable. We're going to break it down into bite-sized pieces. I like to ask the question, how do you eat an elephant? And a few of you may have heard me ask that before. One bite at a time. Like, the elephant is huge, right? But you know, if you would cut him up into bite-sized pieces, eventually you could eat that elephant. And that's the way goals need to work. Like we have short-term goals, we have monthly goals, yearly goals, and lifetime goals. So if you think about a lifetime goal, it might be so monumental that it looks like it's unachievable. But if you start breaking that goal down in a way that you can take small steps to get there, it becomes much more achievable. So hopefully this has been helpful. I would like to try to get on to Rochelle's old phone here that happened to be by the computer and see if I can see this live and see comments. I don't even know where I'm live right now. I think it's the Royal Rock Stars on a Mission, but I don't see it. Okay. Hey, there I am. All right, one piece at a time. Yes. All right, let me go back. Okay. Now I'm going to take some comments here, some questions if you want to ask some questions. Maybe you don't quite, maybe I haven't quite explained it well enough, and you might want to share if you don't know how many more pieces you need to get to bronze by the end of June. You can put in the comments and we can walk through that if somebody has a question on that. So any questions right now? I actually was able to pull it up on Rochelle's phone, so I've got it, and I will answer any questions you have real quick, as long as I know the answer to them. While we're at it, we could also throw in Crown Club into this real quick. If you're new and don't know what Crown Club is, Crown Club essentially is just how many personally sponsored consultants you have live 3 months. I mean, you have active 3 consecutive months. So once you start building a team, right? Like Crown Club 5, I think is the first Crown Club level. That just means you would have 5 personally sponsored consultants active 3 consecutive months. Okay, Lisa Dill says $29.90 away from bronze. So Lisa, are you $29.90 towards it, or are you $29.90 away from it? Let's see, I'll wait for a comment there. If you're $29.90 towards it, see, if she's $29.90 away from it, that means she is at 2010. Okay. Yeah, so if you're at $29.90 away, and we're halfway through June, you're probably not going to get there this year, just to be honest, because you have to order like a crazy person. Because right now we have 10 days of new releases left. We have about 15 total days left in the month, 14 actually. So even if you ordered every day and you have $29.90 to go, divided by 14, you would need to order 213 PV every day. Or that would be 107 pieces. 107 pieces every day that you would need to order to hit Life of the Party bronze by the end of June. Now, if you're selling like crazy, that's achievable, but you may not want to put yourself in that kind of a predicament if you're not selling the pieces, right? So you can, I mean, like I was saying earlier, you could technically buy a rank because you could just order whatever it takes to get there, but you're going to be sitting on so much jewelry, you may not order again for 3 months, and then what are you going to do for next year? It's much better to be strategic going into July and say, I want to hit this Life of the Party goal, and that means I'm going to order this much every month, which means I'm going to sell this much every month. Because if you're not selling it, you probably won't continue what you're doing long term. You'll go bankrupt in your business with too much product because you're not having the sales to support it. So always encourage you to make sure if you're buying, make sure you hustle and sell it. Okay. There's always next year. That's correct, Lisa. Casey Marie. So this is once a year. So this is how much you order in a year's time. If you're just jumping on, this video will be posted. I would encourage you to just go back and rewatch it because I covered all of that already. Heather Brown says I'm at 2566. So you're a little over halfway there, Heather, for this year. So I don't know how long you've been a consultant. You know, if it's just a few months and you've done 2,500, you know, it's something you probably can easily do in the next year. And it might be something that you want to say, I'm going to go for silver or gold next year because my sales are good. And, you know, I'm just going to go for it. What if you look at it differently and say, oh, I'm selling about 500 pieces a month? Well, if you're selling 500 pieces a month, that's 6,000 pieces in a year's time, right? Which is 12,000 PV. So you're right in there between silver and gold. So it might be something that you say, oh, I want those double hostess rewards. I'm going to beat my best. I'm going to up my game, and I'm going to sell whatever it takes to get me to gold next year, right? So what would it take to get to gold? 15,000 PV in a year's time, right? So that's 7,500 pieces. Now, 7,500 pieces in 12 months divided by 12 is 625 pieces every month. So if you're already selling, you know, 500, you're going to have to increase it by about 25%. So, you know, it's just one of those things where, you know, if we set our mind to where we want to go, our mind kicks in and says, how can I make this happen? Where if we just say, well, I think I'm doing all I can do, I'm just going to continue that, you're probably going to just continue that. Or you might even drop off because you're not putting in the effort and the motivation to continue growing and getting better. So that's why it's important right now to be thinking about, what am I going to do in the next 12 months? How many team members am I going to add? What do I want my sales to be? Like at the beginning of this year, 2020, because our tax year, right, is January 1st to December 31st, right? So Rochelle and I were talking about it. We said, well, this is a sales number we want to achieve for this year, and we're doing it. We upped it. We said we're going to go hard. We're going to sell, and we really are, and we're excited. So that's the thing with our minds. Like, our minds are so creative and so powerful, and if we put something out there and speak life into something, our mind is going to try to figure out a way to get there, right? And that could be life of the party, that could be Crown Club, that could be rank. Like if you say, I want to be elite, well, that's a big goal, but your mind starts trying to figure out ways that you can get there. And you're going to ask, well, what does elite mean? What does this mean? What does that mean? What does it take to get there? And your mind starts taking all these things and weighing the different things and getting creative and figuring out how to get there. So it's important that we dream big and put some scary goals out there in front of us sometimes, because it'll stretch us and push us and cause our mind to really get engaged, and we start doing things that maybe we've been told all our life we couldn't do, right? People said, oh, you'll never be successful, you'll never make anything of yourself, you'll never do this, you'll never do that, you'll never be able to pay for this for your kids. And you know what, all of a sudden you say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to sell this jewelry, I'm going to make some money, I'm going to send my kids to baseball practice, I'm going to send my daughter to dance lessons. And your mind realizes that your heart said you're doing it, and your mind kicks into gear and says, let's figure out how to make this happen. And you know what, when you get that passion and you get that fire in your belly and you decide that this is where you're going, this is what you're going to do, the naysayers just kind of fade out, because you've got a goal. You're going to go talk to the people that are going to help you get there. You're going to talk to people that encourage you, and you know what, they're going to get excited too, because they feel your passion. So let's go do it. Let's get it, right? Any other questions? Setting myself up for success, says Tina. All right, let's see. I got on a roll there, didn't I? Any more questions? And I'm going to shut this down here in a minute, and we are going to go in and put the child to bed. Let's see. Any more questions? All right, well, I don't see any popping up. The Paparazzi New Year is July 1st. Life with Party goals start over July 1st, and let's go get it. Let's beat our best. Let's knock it out of the park. Let's be excited. Let's change some lives with $5 jewelry. And in the process of changing other people's lives, it's going to change your life. And I'm excited to watch it happen because we know a lot of you are just rocking it out and we are so excited. So anyways, I think I'm done. Go ahead and share this to your teams. Share it out, rock it out. Yeah, go get her done. We'll talk to you all later. Now, how do I end it, right?